And this is the Dix My Jeep update on WJ, and I'm getting back in here doing a little work on this spacer, this core 4x4 spacer for the WJ. Goes up on top of the axle in the between the plate and the ball joint. Anyway, it goes up there between the plate and the ball joint. I'll point it out a little more in detail here a little bit later. And right now, a problem caused by myself, I'm looking for the nut that goes on the top of the nut that goes on the top of the ball joint. I'm always losing things because I don't put them in the proper place.
And look what I found, the missing ball joint nut. I was laying on it.
Okay guys, back at it again, next clip. What I'm trying to do now is, you see I got this little jack it up on this upper AR, and I'm trying to not only get a little space between this plate here and the spacer there, but I got a jack here too, and I'm trying to get these lined up. When you got these axles, I've got a control arm out, and when these axles are loose, now the passenger side is not. I may have to take the control arm, lower control arm off of the outside too. I'm not sure. I got to see if I can get this lined up, this plate lined up, not only with the it won't be too hard to line it up with the spacer, but getting it lined up to the axle is what's going to be the trick. I'll get back with you with any progress. Out for now. Okay, I've got my spacer on top of the axle, but as you can see, what I've got to do is get that ball joint plate lined up with the holes in that spacer. So that's going to be the game trick. Let's see what we do. I've jacked the axle up, the differential up a little bit, and it's starting to straightening out some, but we'll see. I'll update later. Okay, you can see where I'm at now. A little closer. I got the bolts in. I'm still working on alignment. Okay guys, I got it a little bit closer. I'm gonna take my time on this, and I think what I'm gonna do, you can see it's leaning to the right a little bit. I think what I'm gonna do is bring my floor jack around to this side and put it under that axle and lift it up a little bit and see what that does. I lifted it up on the axle over here on the driver's side, but it shifted opposite of what I was hoping it would. So I'm gonna have to figure out something, and I think what it's gonna be is I need this axle completely loose, and that means I'm probably gonna have to take the passenger rear tire off, and maybe even take the lower control arm off. And see, that way the axle will let me swing back and forth, back and left and right, and I should be able to line that up then. I'm gonna try a couple other things first before I do that, but that's probably what's gonna have to happen anyway. Okay, this is the next clip, and magic. I don't know how, it just dropped into place, but I did have to remove that tire. I had to take out one bolt out of the lower control arm, and that gave me some slack on this axle. I could actually move it around by hand, and jacking it up here on this is the driver's side, jacking it up on this end and I was able to line it up enough. I got all 3 bolts started. I will confess, I did not expect this thing to fall into place like this. So I do not have any thread locker on those bolts. Yep, my light going down. Anyway, yep, no more light. I do not have any thread locker on those bolts. So what I'm going to do is pull 1 bolt out at a time. They're all 3 started with just a couple of threads, and put some thread locker on them, and then I'll see about tightening them up. See you on the next clip. I'm still working on that one back there. I'm having a hard time getting it restarted. I pulled it out. I had a couple of threads on it, and I backed it off, put some thread locker on it. Now I'm having a hard time getting it started. I got a few threads on that one that I was complaining about a while ago. Now I'm going to pull back this one out, put some thread locker on it, and go to this one and do the same thing. I'll see you on the next clip after I get these done. Here's the next bolt. Got the thread locker on it. And there it goes. And let's see if I can get it started. Yeah. Pretty sure it's already pulled in a few threads and it won't come out, so I'm gonna go to the next one. Okay, the last bolt. Okay, I got this last bolt in. Let me see if I get it started. You see, I kind of overdid it with the thread locker. Didn't realize how much was going. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna tighten these down, and that's where I'm gonna end tonight, or this evening. I say tonight. It's about 3 o'clock, and I've worked on this thing longer than I thought I was. I got more done than what I thought. Getting them tight. This is a 21 millimeter ratchet wrench, and if you're going to work back here, do anything with this A-arm, you need one of these. These work real well back here. Okay. Snug this one up now a little bit. Okay, they're starting to get tight, and this is just about where I'm going to leave it here till the next clip tomorrow, and I will see you then. Out. Okay, that's it for today. I got everything tight. All 3 of the bolts on this spacer and A-arm plate are tight. The nut on top of the ball joint is tight. Nothing is torqued. I'll be working on that tomorrow. I'm gonna end it here. I think I've already said that. And I got a lot of work though putting this thing back together. I do want to get this thing put back together and get it out on the road. Check it out.
This video's already got too long. It's over 9 minutes. So I'm gonna button it up and get it out either tonight or tomorrow. Appreciate you coming by and watching. Hope to see you on the next update.